I feel like Drake has an authenticity behind his features. Like he didn't go get like an Ice Spice or like a Nicki like or a Cardi like he got Sexy Red.
Sexy Red.
And crazy thing is he could have took her shit off like because her sex tape came out. He's like, no, fuck that shit. Like dropping that shit. And it's just like,
of the sex tape shit.
I mean, bro, he could have.
Overdose. Damn, look at that, they broke the mold. Give me some more, make it overdose. Give me some more, make it overdose. Give me some more.
And I'm taking my shoes off for this episode.
Damn, well, you about to get mad comfy.
Yeah, we getting comfy for this one.
Speaking of comfy, we are unofficially sponsored by Dude Wipes. So when you're out in the world and you're feeling gross, get your fresh back on the go. Dude Wipes.
Duties. Make sure you're getting your duties and your cooties.
Make sure you swipe.
Hey, Swayze, let me get a sound check.
You're supposed to not get. You're supposed to get the duties so you don't get the cooties.
So
you don't want to get duties and cooties.
Make sure you swipe up.
Make sure you got the duties so you don't get the cooties.
Yeah.
That's another slogan. Man, Dude Wipes, cut the check. What are you talking about? Hey, man, we out here doing this shit for real. This is happening. Hit the boy, man. Hit the line. Y'all know what's up.
This is the Dude Wipe representative. He makes sure niggas' asses is clean and their balls is wiped up.
Gotta have a clean
Mars
ass.
handle that.
And y'all make sure that y'all wipe right after y'all shave and shit. Because if you don't shave, you're just trapping in moisture down there. And your balls gonna stink. Women not gonna appreciate that. You heard?
Or don't get a bitch no stinkies.
And he would know.
Yeah, because he cleans up men's balls.
I mean,
but we right here, right now, Cruise Control Radio.
No, fuck all that.
You lined yourself up.
Nah, man, that man tried to G5 past that. No, hell no.
I try to get past it quick so you wouldn't be like, hold on. Yeah, we in here, man. We in the motherfucking building right now, man. Cruise Control Radio, for argument's sake. Or what y'all? So I want to get straight into it right now.
Right.
I seen the video; it's a little wild. What y'all think about Kevin Gates spitting in that girl's mouth on stage?
First of all, it's Kevin Gates. I'm not fucking surprised. Like I'm just not. I haven't seen it.
Did y'all see? Y'all ain't see it?
I have not seen it.
Did you see it, Swayze?
Yeah, I did.
I'm not surprised by anything.
And I didn't want to. I didn't. So I didn't want. Oh, that's so crazy. I did not want this to be a topic. Go ahead.
Good.
Because I'm gonna have to be serious about this, or I'm gonna have to be not.
Like my little baby, like I just want to spit in your mouth real quick. You know
Look, let me show you.
You seen it?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. I don't want to see nobody do that except for me.
That's
why I don't want to talk about it. Because it's like,
do you spit in your girl's mouth when you hit?
No, she spits in mine.
Okay, so spit's going. How about you?
No.
You don't do spitting?
Oh, that's a command.
I've did it one time and Ty was like, "Who the fuck you fucking?"
Yo, that's breeze. Who taught you? Right? Who taught you?
Yeah. That's why you gotta whip it out. No, pause. You gotta whip it out early.
Nah, you don't.
Yeah, that's a lot. Spit together. I like this.
Right.
Look, no, look.
That's just crazy.
We not do. Well, if Missy Elliott can do it, I guess. I mean,
Missy Elliott does what?
What?
Oh,
that.
in your
That's not what. No.
Open your mouth.
Okay, so Mars.
But she spit in that nigga mouth
That's not why I'm
from a distance too.
Missy Elliott. I don't even know if the girl. I don't even know if the woman's gay or not. So Missy Elliott is not my fucking reference of that experience because I don't even know this bitch is gay.
Nah, she likes men. She be getting pounded.
Even if she was gay, like what does that have to do with it?
Even if she was straight, if she was gay, doesn't matter. She's not my point of reference. It could be you. It could be you. Y'all not my point of reference of. Ain't nobody my point of reference on spitting. That was some shit that was just in my DNA. That's some shit I like. I don't want to reference that. I don't want to say I can connect with spitting because of Missy Elliott. Like, no, that's just like
that's just what you do.
Yeah.
So do y'all think it's nasty that happened, or y'all think
that's disgusting?
No, he's 100% gross.
What? Is you calling him
she's
gross? But
both of them are gross.
she wanted that. Like she stuck her tongue out and let him spit in her mouth. Like what's wrong with these girls?
But I can understand it, and that's why I didn't want to have this conversation. I can make it a whole deep spiritual thing, and I don't want to right now because we're gonna have fun. But and that's what he was. Just leave that
So
shit.
he was on some spiritual shit.
I mean, it's a. I don't know what he was on, but based on like he's like ayahuasca, like trying to connect sex to Islam, and it's just that whole I got out of jail, and it's a lot of honestly what it really is niggas that's been in jail too long, indoctrinated and trying to like go from one side to the other side.
So what he's saying is when you come out, what you learn in jail is how to spit in people's mouths.
So
No, that's not what I'm saying. No, can I finish? No, you're not gonna. No,
What I'm taking. What I'm taking.
That's
away-
what this nigga's
no.
saying, bro.
It'd be a lot of niggas trying to connect. It'd be a lot of niggas trying to connect spiritual shit to carnal shit because they at the ultimate time of their carnality, which is why they got locked up, most likely at a time of being a degenerate. At your lowest point, you then get reference to a high point, and they get confused and trying to, mix those messages. Because there is in spitting in the mouth, I won't let every girl spit in my mouth, but if I tell a girl spit in my mouth, there's a reason. There's a reason
Look,
for
man,
that.
all I'm gonna say right now is that I'm sure you got some point right there, but fuck all that. You niggas is gross. Wipe your mouth out with a dude. That's how we doing.
Wiping your mouth with a dude?
Wipe your mouth out with a dude.
So after he spit in her mouth, she was like,
yeah, like no, wipe your mouth.
That
out
was
with a
just
dude.
bad.
Why you wiping it? Like,
She's trying to
you
get
might as well just keep the spit
Well,
on your
probably because
face.
she was salivating.
She's trying to get the essential flavors all around.
No, she was already salivating. She was wiping her saliva.
Yeah, this is
So now I want to ask y'all.
See, this is why I
do
said I
y'all
don't want
think-
to. I can.
Do y'all think a male fan would do that and let like Cardi B
would.
spit in their mouth?
Who?
Like Cardi B or
Cardi's not. No, Cardi can't spit in my mouth. No, but
why
I
not
would.
Cardi? Why not Cardi?
No. Well, one because she's married,
Well, I'm just saying, like,
and she probably spit in niggas' mouths and set them up. Because that was she was like
I'm talking about she being on stage.
Cardi. No, that's what I'm saying. It's that type. Not the
Because
energy.
that girl was so horny up there.
now I'll get up on stage and do that little freaky shit that Janet Jackson did to Homeboy, where she was like doing the lap dance and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'll do that.
Oh, you'd be a sub.
But as far as you like spitting in my mouth, like nah, I'm gonna get real strong real quick. Like that's all I'm saying.
You can start choking.
Yeah, I'm gonna get real strong real. I know I don't look
my
it, but I
God.
promise you there's strength in here. Like
That's
There's
hilarious.
definitely like Kaylani definitely got a shot. She
Just
def-
spit. Like
for
if you're at a
sure.
concert and she's like,
Nigga, don't- concert, no
a man
concert,
come
don't
up.
care.
No, I'm talking about this situation. How she was on stage and went up there because she was so horny and still didn't
I
get
would
the
have already
fuck.
been. She would have been like, nigga, I wasn't even trying to spit in your mouth. I'd be like, oh, wait, that's not what we doing. I would have already been ready.
And you would have had your mouth open.
what if you was at the bar and a chick just slid like a shot glass
No,
of spit?
no,
right
we're
to
not
you?
doing that.
Oh, punch that bitch. I'm not gonna
You
lie.
at least gotta
And
be a
then she
man.
hit you with that.
drink that.
Yeah.
And you would drink up. If it was Kaylani.
Well,
and she
yeah,
slid, she slid
I already told you
a honker.
it
She
is-
slid a
that's
honker
crazy.
over to you.
If I didn't want to be a weirdo when I see me here,
That's crazy.
I'm just now. If you ever see this, Kaylani, I just know.
We gotta put that face on a shirt of you doing that.
Nah, that's gonna be on the thumbnail of this.
Oh God.
Nigga, why his mouth open like that? Said this man was talking about Kevin Gates spitting in his mouth. I'm gonna twist it all up.
Nah,
for
that's crazy. Yeah, you gotta spin the narrative. You gotta spin the narrative.
Sure.
Swayze talks about wanting Kevin Gates to spit in his mouth.
Nah, you gotta leave with the cliffhanger.
That's the title,
Just make sure you take the
Kevin Gates can do
ayahuasca, bro.
right?
Just make sure you take the ayahuasca, bro.
Said it got to be spiritual. I want that spiritual connection
Yeah,
with
you
him.
gotta make sure it's
man.
right, bro.
That's hilarious.
Spitting in the mouth. Nah, we gotta leave that. We gotta leave that this year. Like that,
That got to stay in
that's
2023
gotta stay here
No.
on stage.
on stage. What you doing
Well,
in
that
the
should
bed
never.
is
That,
to
honestly,
randoms?
that should never happen. Period.
to randoms. Yeah,
that should
that's
never happen.
crazy.
Period. That's not a. That's
Why
not a
was she
stage
that
thing.
horny to want somebody to spit in her
No,
mouth?
she wasn't that horny.
Yes.
Clout chase.
No, she was horny.
Okay.
I know a horny bitch when I see one.
Yeah, was spitting somebody in my mouth. Normally when a girl spit in my mouth, my dick is already inside of her. So the horniness is already.
That's what I'm saying.
Accomplished.
This is something different.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Clout. It's let me get on stage and he probably didn't tell her I'm gonna spit in her mouth before she got on stage.
He did-
Honestly, to be
he
honest,
said,
I ain't gonna
"Open
lie.
your mouth,
I think that
put your
was.
tongue out."
I think
shit
that was.
like,
I think that was a setup, bitch. I think that was somebody that was already there.
See, I was thinking that
She
at
a stage
first.
plant.
Yeah, like it was some part of a show.
Yeah.
Some bitch he already probably fucking.
Still gross.
That's a lot of HIPAA laws being broken.
That's why you just gotta leave that. You gotta leave that in the room. Ain't nobody supposed to know y'all doing that.
That's a
Leave that in
fact.
the room.
But you see what it did though.
Nothing.
Ain't do shit.
That shit went viral.
And
That's
what?
because niggas is always going.
What are we? Hold on, but what are we talking
Post
about?
and
Literally
share
just
shit
the
like
act of
that.
him spitting his mouth.
It's
With no music. I didn't go click on no music
bro,
video.
but that's not us. But you
Nobody
know,
else-
it
he-
probably circulated, and they're like, somebody that never heard of Kevin Gates, like, what the fuck? Let me see, and they're like, oh, I actually fuck with it. Like, it's just any type of publicity is good publicity.
No, it's not good publicity.
Niggas is doing crazy shit to go
Because-
Because you got like
Because I
laws
got
in
put
your-
on Kevin Gates
Fuck
by
outta
staring out my window like, oh shit, I wish I never like all the shit I see. I want it, and I wish I had it. Like I wish I had it. Not. I
But
wish I had it.
nowadays, You have to do weird shit.
You don't have to do
You don't
nothing.
have to if you
don't have to
just
do nothing.
If you just dope like that.
You don't have to do nothing even if you're not dope. You don't have to do anything except if you're not dope, get doper. That's all you got to do.
If you're a motherfucker that just can't get it together,
Well, then you go get a
Get somebody
go get
to
a 9 to
spit in
5.
your mouth.
Go get a 9 to 5. Because
Get somebody to spit in
spit in
your
your mouth is not because that's porn.
And I heard
You
the
want-
Dude Wipes warehouse is hiring too. So if y'all need a position, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, we're not gonna
the
give
duties.
Dew Wipes that much fucking free publicity. Because niggas gonna have to really come off some cash.
so they also hiring if y'all niggas.
Because these niggas ain't even giving us 9 to 5 jobs.
Mars,
saying.
Mars trying to get a.
You act like you better go there tomorrow. You finna be in the office.
Matter of fact,
He's a
Watching
director.
everybody boo 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 beep beep beep.
He's
Look
a
at that.
director. He's
you
the
don't-
director
you don't-
of
you
Dude
don't know,
Wipes.
you don't know what's going on. As a matter of fact, I'll come in here with a whole box of Dude Wipes.
Well,
next
we don't.
time.
I don't want to
Bring a pallet of shit.
a pallet of cash with the Dew Wipes, like a pallet of Dew Wipes and a pallet of cash.
You might not know.
'Cause
You
I'm
ain't
cool.
you're not
I'm
gonna
cool.
look-
I'm cool
you're
with
not
my
gonna look
one
at the
ply.
Dude Wipes case. You gonna look at the Dude Wipes case?
I'm cool with my one ply.
So
What-
did y'all hear? Did y'all see what?
If it come with a pallet of cash, yes.
One ply.
If I got
One ply?
if I get 2 pallets of cash, equivalent to 1 pallet of Dew Wipes and one
ply?
pallet
You
of
know
cash,
Are we serious? here?
No,
or I
buddy.
get
Hey.
or I get 2 pallets of cash and just
No,
one ply.
bud. Do you know how thin one ply tissue is?
That's what's in these motherfucking buildings right now.
That's what I'm saying. And they got all this goddamn money and they being cheap and they can't get no 2-ply tissue.
Right, and they also not sponsoring Dew Wipes.
That's why.
But
you
who
use
is?
Dude Wipe. That's why you
Bim,
use Dude
bim,
Wipes.
bim,
'Cause That's the second you get that tissue and start to roll that bitch up, you gonna stick your finger right through that bitch and you gonna have your finger up
And
your
now
ass.
you finger banged yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
Freak
I don't
boy.
even know. Y'all doing too much.
That's it. If you slip up,
I
get a
never knew.
finger in your
Like
ass.
you know what's crazy is that everything we're talking about right now, we all have kids and none of us talked about this experience with our kids. You wanna know why? Because wiping your ass is very simple.
You would think so.
With a 2-ply tissue?
I would think so because we taught our kids how to wipe our ass, and it's
When
very
you wipe
simple.
your ass with a thin piece of paper and your finger slip in your ass and it, you get a surprise. You know what I'm saying? You don't get that if you got a Dude Wipe.
What do you do if your kid wipes his ass with 3-ply and gets some doo doo on his finger? You just take his little hand and put it under the water with some soap.
It depends what type of shit he got going on in there.
Yeah.
So he's gonna lead a shit.
First of all, nah,
This reminded me of the video you asked the nigga,
hold
you gonna
on.
leave this shit on your face?
Hold on. So first of all, you get a finger. You get your finger through 3-ply tissue. Then you got some.
You
real
wipe it
strong
too
finger.
hard.
I'm talking about a kid. I'm talking about your little
But you know the
little
strength-
Alex.
But you know the strength.
Little
Little
Alex. Man, daddy, boy, go in there. He did his bit. He came out, but
First
fucked
of
up
all,
somewhere.
look,
What you gonna do? You gonna let him walk around with doo doo on his finger? Or you gonna take his
Nah,
little
we gonna-
hand?
we gonna clean it
You
up.
gonna-
No,
that's
first
what
of
I'm saying.
all, look, the Cruzettes ain't going out like
So
that.
if you
We're not
if
doing that.
so if you a
Shout out to
grown
Steve for that name.
if you a grown man and you just happen to hit a little swivel, just put this shit underwater, bro. It ain't too big. Ain't nobody see you.
No,
But-
but all I'm saying
Shouldn't be no
is,
cameras in the bathroom anyway.
as a little kid with the amount of strength that you have, if you're able to get a finger through 3-ply tissue
You a freak.
like that, your
'Cause you try-
strength is crazy.
You're trying to put your finger in your butt at that point.
See, I wasn't even saying all that. I was just saying.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Just what if you got
I'm
a
thinking
what if you got a
you-
bad
you-
batch of 3-ply? What if it advertised 3-ply, but it was just like machine was off that day and it was like 2.5?
So it's not 3-ply.
And
then.
that's another story.
Well, they gotta sell it.
No, it's
It
not
passed
3-ply.
quality
And then
control.
first of all, if
Come on,
if
Dew
niggas
Wipes
got-
Warehouse.
No, if a nigga got to start
Come on,
checking.
Dew Wipes Warehouse CEO.
Hold on, if a nigga got to start checking the fucking actual ply of the tissue and make sure
That
that
shouldn't-
You shouldn't be getting that
No, hold
tissue.
on. And then I got to make sure that shit. No, man, I'm suing, like that ass.
You're gonna
And
sue?
I'm suing
That
because
actually is a good suit.
you
right
told
there.
me.
No,
this
it's
shit,
not.
You told me this shit was 3-ply, and then I'm pulling this shit back.
How much
All
money-
I see is 2.
How much money?
I just see 2
How much-
plies in this bitch. A motherfucker checking his ply before he take his shit.
Taking this fucking what,
Just in case your
Yes,
finger don't
yes,
slide in
Sometimes
there.
you just got to thumb through the tissue, and you
Niggas
What did you thumb through
tissue.
your wallet after you decided you was gonna sue?
shit. No, because I know I'm winning that case.
Y'all seen what Drake said back to Joe Budden? Did y'all see that?
Yeah, we got time.
So
That's
you
what
didn't
I'm
see it? So Drake, so basically Joe Budden gave his review on Drake's new album.
For all the dogs.
Yeah, and he was saying like make grown men music basically. And Drake like took it
in.
real personal.
No, I mean, well, you gotta tell him what he said. Like he was like,
I'll pull it up.
Yeah, I need the context.
it was,
'cause I need
it was, bro. This sound, this, me, Drake sat watching this watching this as reviewed that this sounds like a nigga reviewing my music that basically fumbled, flopped. We only know you for podcasting. You're only doing this because you're podcasting.
I'll read it. He said, "You have failed at music. You left it behind to do what you are doing in this clip because this is what actually pays your bills," which is like, that's not bad. I mean, podcasting. I mean, you switch careers. That's cool. And then he said, "For any artist watching this, just remember you are watching a failure."
I mean, but he kind of successful though.
No, keep finishing.
Give their opinion. You're watching a failure. Give their opinion on his idea of a recipe of success. A quitter. Give their opinion on how to achieve longevity. You switch careers because the first things that pop into your brain and had you broke living check to check. And the raps you write had 240 men showing up to your shows in dusty Anichi jeans to screw up their face to Mood Music 29 and pretend you are the GOAT. So I ain't gonna read the whole thing, but you get the gist of what he said.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
No, you got to read the whole thing,
bro. That
Niggas in NYC jeans is crazy.
So let me see.
NC.
No, it's Anichi.
No, it's NYC.
Well, but
see how nobody can understand. That's the point.
That's the point of why it's so trash. All right, so here, let me see where we're at. This guy is the poster child of frustration and surrendering. You retired and we never hung up your jersey. We don't even remember your number. We know you for doing this. You withdrew from rap not because you accomplished all you need to. It's because it wasn't working for you. I never want anybody in this generation, the generation, to think that the whole everybody's entitled to their own opinion is a real thing. This is a man projecting his own self-hate and the fact I didn't and continue to do everything he wanted to do for himself. If you need it put in simpler terms, I own a 767. He owns a modest house in the 973 and flies first class on special occasions. He snapped.
Is that what he meant?
But that's past my bracket of
no, saying 760.
So Drake basically has
Drake
basically has a plane like that is like can carry cargo, and he's saying that this nigga
he lives in 973. I think is that
973 is the area code that's New Jersey.
Yeah,
I'm assuming. But he's basically saying that he can only fly first class, so he's not even flying private. But if you pay attention on the dogs, he had a line where he was like niggas. When he was talking about Rihanna, he was like, I think the Rihanna area, he was talking about like niggas is riding like 973, like Jetstream. But
yeah,
so he's even shitting on niggas that do fly private. He went with Joe, but he was like, nigga, you fly,
you can't even get there
first class on special occasions.
That's how you know you got too much money when you start just shit talking niggas that can't do regular shit like you like
that can't do regular shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but Joe's at a point where it's like he's saying like you switch lanes and still ain't at the level I'm at.
I'm so in the middle with both of this. Like I've been wanting to talk about this so long. I'm so in the middle. I can go for both.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like I feel where Joe's coming from because he's just critiquing the album as not as a rapper though. He's doing it as a...
No, he's always going to critique it. You can't take rap out of you, no matter if you do the activity or not.
Well, Drake's basically saying, like, the rap's app was never in him.
No,
But I'm saying...
Drake doesn't define if rap
I know,
was in
he
him.
don't, but I'm just saying, like, he's always going to have that stance, but
we gotta make it real.
He's not doing it as an artist perspective. He's doing it. You can't take it personal. He's not an active artist. You can't take it personal and talk about his rap career. Obviously, that shit is irrelevant.
The personal
aspect,
I don't want to really, because I don't want to be a gossip like podcast. But the personal thing has something to do with Drake fucks niggas bitches. So that's a whole nother.
Yeah, Drake.
But it wasn't personal because he didn't even speak on that. It really was like I fuck with Joe Budden, but there is instances, bro, where it's like. You pick and choose. You pick who you like. I feel like he picked the people that he likes is the people that he knows he would never try to do their music and they succeeded. But the people that he feels like could have been in their realm, been his realm, or did his realm better than him are automatically shitball. So like he'll go for a Sexy Red and be trying to. I fuck with you, bro, but I watch you a lot. That's how and play it off like how I'm a bird. I'm podcasting. Yeah, you're podcasting, but you're promoting, you because Sexy Red or anybody, or like they're not a threat to you, and any like females, you ever pay attention, you don't really have too many male rap figures on there, and if many male figures, they'll be in different, like NFL, they'll be a real estate, they'll be somewhere different.
He had a rapper on. Who the fuck did he have on there? But go ahead, keep going. I'm gonna think about it.
But and that's my point. And even like with certain things, it's like the truth. Now, but I do understand what Joe Budden is saying, being an avid Drake fan, which is why it's like perception is everything, which is why there's no truth. Drake's perception is his perception, and Joe Budden's perception is his perception. I can jump into Joe's shoes right now and say, I can say as a person that was looking for avid Drake, and when you say Drake, if you're a real Drake fan, people, you can't really put in words, you know what it means. This album was not it. But Joe Budden, as the podcaster, you actually had a segment where they were talking about the Yachty interview, where Yachty was like, "This is modern." And you was like, "I hope this." Well, nigga, it was.
And I did watch that to when he said, "I seen that."
As soon as once the niggas figure is like,
modern.
Nobody's executive producing the album just to sit there in the room and not do nothing and be like, "This is my best friend." No, they're like,
know that he's this is my thing.
They're doing something. They're doing something.
A lot of people have bad critiques on this album because they're expecting something.
Yeah.
Like, why are you expecting creativity? Like, you can't tell somebody how they're feeling at that moment.
Which is why.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'd be out of the loop. So honestly, I didn't even know the shit was even coming out. And I'm probably not going to listen to it because I'm going to hear whether I want to or not. So it's going to be played everywhere.
Well, there's a lot of mixed reviews.
Well, no, it might not. This one might not. That's the thing. And this is like this, especially because he's going to fall off. Or not fall off, but he's gonna take a break for health measures. And that's why I'm gonna jump in Drake's shoes. It's like, bro, I'm finna sit my ass down. But there's certain things for the dogs, for the underdogs. And this is my take. Nah, I've watched a lot of shit and I've never heard nobody say this. The underdogs. Fuck the bitches, fuck for the men, fuck for the underdogs. Chief Keef, who hasn't dropped a verse.
Yeah.
And how long? And even if he reached a pinnacle, it still was at an underdog level. Sexy Red, who, if you watch my streams, and this made me, now Sexy Red, I gotta be on your shit. But the day before, your pussy was on the fucking internet. So
that's a fact.
The underdog. It's an underdog effect. You got Party Next Door. Everybody talks about how Drake takes Party Next Door's best records. And that was one of my favorite. That's the song I keep playing, Party Next Door. You got SZA, which is like everybody, that's the bitch that don't nobody know Drake really fucked with. And like, fuck, everybody talk about Rihanna, everybody talk about even Jahani Blaze or the porn star bitch, but the niggas forgot that Drake and they had a thing. So it's like for the underdogs.
Song, somebody else was on there. Sexy Red. It was Sexy Red.
Yeah, but SZA had she had 2 tracks, but she was on the Sexy Red track as well. Yeah.
No, yeah, and that's the thing.
And that was just
with this album. No, that's
for the underdogs.
I didn't think of that because he did bring a lot of like people on this album that.
But look at the credits; they're mad simple. Yeah. Like the credits look like it was like us, like executive producer, me and 40, and then like boom, boom, boom. Like it wasn't. And then it's like, it literally looked like he just handed it off to the labels. Like, I don't think people really understand Drake's business structure and don't realize that Drake doesn't claim to be independent, but Drake makes music as an independent artist with mainstream resources.
So much leverage. He has so much leverage. Like, they can't tell him, no, you can't
do nothing.
He's basically independent.
Look, man, music and wrestling, they're like this. So what Drake's getting ready to do, because right now, Drake is a heel, but he's supposed to be a face. But no, he's getting received as a face. And what that means is, for the people who don't watch wrestling, a heel is the bad guy, a face, baby face. Like, the crowd loves you.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah. So right now, the way I'm seeing Drake is like, he's supposed to be portrayed right now as a heel, but people just love him as a heel too much still, to where like he's getting the reception from a face. So when he falls off and goes on this hiatus, and y'all know how excited niggas get when like their wrestler that got injured is like making his return and shit like that. When he come back, niggas better duck. That's all I'm about to say, because it's.
And it's
I can go for hours.
And it's so crazy.
Just like Drake, shout out Drake, I can go for hours on this beat.
It's so crazy though, because it's not a bad album. Like I had to listen to it twice because I don't give a fuck. I'ma like shit if I like it. I'ma hate shit if I hate it. But like I had to go back and listen because I see so many people saying it was bad. I'm like, I didn't hear it any time of it being bad. I think people see shit on the internet and ride with that.
No, I'm gonna check it out when all the hype and shit died down, when people stop talking about it. because that's the same thing they did to what's the last album? Honestly, Nevermind. Was that it?
Yeah, the now that
Really,
one
CLB was more of what they did it with.
No, it was the when he was doing the international the shit.
When they did, I fuck with that. I fuck with that album because
Nah, he didn't have a whole album of that shit.
Yeah,
No.
he did.
It wasn't
was,
like the whole thing, but
yeah, it was.
What are you talking about?
It was
legit.
Honestly, Nevermind with 21 Savage?
no.
that's
You're
not-
talking about Her Loss.
Yeah.
We're talking about. See, you only remember it because it wasn't a good album.
No.
It wasn't for
Honestly, Nevermind.
for us.
Yeah.
It was when he was doing the, and then he was like, "Y'all just don't understand. This is
Yeah, no, he's definitely
It was
been
before Her
experimenting.
Loss, so it was
Yeah,
2
no, yeah.
albums ago.
Yeah, okay, I got you. I got
But
you.
it was the,
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, but it's me. I kind of just saw his
There's a couple joints in there.
his marketing plan of what he was like actually doing, and
I mean, I just don't understand. Like, if people understand the industry, you realize the industry doesn't have, right now, is not in a place of perfection or a place of whatever. So, I'm gonna be 100. I gotta say this. I have to say this. Y'all need to appreciate a person that has Michael Jackson and Jay-Z and Kanye status and is about to go ahead and take a break and give and passing it off to niggas that literally, when he leaves, you gotta realize when Drake leaves, that's like Tom Brady leaving the league. Like who? Like now that like it's like who's the next? Before you couldn't think about in rap, there is no next in regards to there's no mainstream next. And the niggas that are in regards to the mainstream industry and where the money's coming in, he's passing it off to like what it is. I always was ready for Drake to take a seat, and I knew he's gonna take a seat. And if you look at business and being like I said, I was gonna be like, hey, you look at shit. It's time for him to take a seat. If Drake takes a seat, bro, like you gotta look at like who they're calling the greatest outside of Drake. Well, J. Cole's not doing shit. He only popped up like with this shit recently.
We're not gonna say that.
No,
I'll let you finish.
No, when I say he's not doing shit, I'm meaning that he's releasing less music than Drake. So if Drake takes a seat, J. Cole's already sat. Kendrick's already sat. Like Drake is the only one within them three. That's why you can call Drake the GOAT, is because he's the only one releasing. So when I say that, I'm not saying it as if he's not doing shit. As good when he does pop out, it does. But he's J. Cole's on Andre 3000 status. It's like when I want to. We gotta realize when all these niggas take a seat, who the fuck do we have? Like at that point. In mainstream music, you're gonna have what they call Cardi, a Playboy. I believe it's Playboy Cardi. I just go. You got, and no offense, you got Yachty just popped back, and then you got fucking like Uzi and shit. Sexy Red, Ice Spice. The feet, really, honestly, to be honest, really, when
females.
Yeah.
you only got females.
Honestly, we got Meek too.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we got Meek.
No, bro, don't do this.
Because
Don't do this, bro.
like,
Please don't do this.
Whenever he takes his hiatus and shit,
'Cause you're gonna-
I'm feeding off what you're saying. It's really gonna niggas is really gonna have to prove themselves and be like, yo, who really got next? Like after the Attitude Era of wrestling was over, like Stone Cold, Rock.
Most niggas are on because of a Drake feature.
When you talking about at the status of Drake,
We're talking
Where
about
he can get
I'm
in-
talking about mainstream in the label offices. Like we're talking about money. I'm not talking about niggas. I'm not talking about this. So we in the block giving opinion.
because honestly, Meek
We're talking
too
about
came
what's
up at
moving
the
to
same
11.
time as them too.
say
So
who?
Meek, he came up at the same time as them.
Meek
so
hasn't.
he's not really.
Meek has dropped like 2 projects. Like, could I even listen? Those are actually I hated Meek before. The last 2 projects are the most I listened to, but they did nothing.
Yeah. As a classic,
And that was
yeah.
they didn't know. They did nothing. Period. They did nothing on the internet. They did nothing. He had
well,
this
his
shit.
last
He had 42 Doug on there. This shit with Uzi and when they had the bro. Them. I listen to them tracks, but they're hard. It did nothing on the internet. I play them and nobody moves. Like it's not no disrespect.
I would say
Meek's-
it just didn't last. I feel like when it dropped, it was good for like the first 2 weeks, and then after it didn't.
I don't even want to make this a Meek conversation.
niggas
Meek's
didn't even
return is this shit with Rick Ross, and it's not we're looking for Meek. We're looking for Rick Ross and Meek, but we're looking for them both equally because we both feel like they took the same time off.
Yeah.
Drake is not. Let's go back
And
to
also, hold on, before I just want to get back on the J. Cole shit. J. Cole, yes, he's with album wise, but he's been making everybody's album go platinum. He's been on everybody. That's why that line he said in that song on Drake shit was like, what did he say? He said, they call me when they need me to save their song, basically some damn, I wish I had the
pretty much
fucking
when they call Batman, like they call me when they need me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just like everybody, but no, they don't call J. Cole first. You call J. Cole after you call Drake.
Nah.
Bro, don't let's not do this. Bro, you have to realize Drake has been, let's go Black Boy.
Why you think Drake called J. Cole?
Because Drake can't call Drake.
You go to the next man up.
Yeah.
But that's not. Y'all talking skill set. I'm not talking skill set.
No, I'm talking numbers, bro. Like numbers.
We're not.
Jake.
We're not.
That's what I'm talking about. Like that's what he said in his lyric. That's why. Let me look up the lyric that he said because he was basically saying like
you're moving the goalposts. I'm not talking. I'm not trying to make. I don't want to make this a Drake and J. Cole conversation.
Hold on, sir.
I want to understand. The conversation is if Drake leaves the industry,
who's there
to co-sign? Who is the co-signer? It's not Kanye. Yeah. It's not Hove.
You already know who it is. Big Soldier. Fuck you talking
Draco.
about?
Let's make.
So yeah, because Drake put a lot of people.
No, this is like real. I want
Drake,
people don't understand. Hip hop is on the line, bro. Like hip hop, money wise, like the industry is divesting. No wonder why he's taking a rest. Yeah, I might want to rest when I know they're not interested in hip hop and I haven't figured out international music yet. It ain't no coincidence. Let me give it to the niggas that like y'all get the last of the last because they not finna. It's like Uber Eats and DoorDash after like during the pandemic is going crazy. After the pandemic, get the last.
This is what he said. He said, and this is the hardest bar. He said the one that they call when they shit ain't connecting no more. Feel like I got a job in IT.
All right, so I just want to go off the. I
don't think nobody's understanding what I'm saying.
No, I hear what you're saying.
I know exactly what you're saying.
Once you said J. Cole ain't doing shit, I think you just got me fucked up when you said J. Cole ain't doing shit. But you did explain yourself. But I just had to.
I really don't want to change the subject, but like you saying that line and then you doing that whistle is like. So why you think that line's so damn hard? But when the nigga said that his days are filled with sun, and like he be laughing to the bank, his days are filled with sun.
That shit was trash, bro.
Like, I don't understand.
He's talking about the live review. That shit was trash.
I know.
So
I'm here. I'm always here.
That's like this. It's on the same scale.
So listen, I'm gonna answer your question right now.
He's one of them, bro.
I'm gonna answer your question.
I thought it was gonna be you. I ain't gonna lie. When I first met y'all, I thought it was gonna be you. I thought you were gonna be like the stubborn bumfuck, like boom, 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 bap, boom, 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 bap. Get the cardboard and spin on your hat, looking ass nigga. But that's that nigga.
That's
crazy. Listen, it's because, bro, I respect lyrics, but I also respect good albums.
So what are good albums?
When you can listen to the shit through, when there's still a story to the album, when there's still substance to the album, not just a playlist. People are making playlists now. They're not making albums.
It's the 2023 the music business. If you pay attention, even like the people that are like quote unquote deemed to be like the best, like Pharrell, like they put an emphasis on the business because nigga, there's a lot of dope ass niggas that are dope like. That will never be heard. When you're Drake and you're J. Cole, you're on a status of whatever. It's the business aspect of it, and yeah, the lyricism is cool, but that's why like I get why when like Lil Yachty is executive producer on the shit because it's funny how Lil Yachty just popped back up and this shit that shit is lit. And Drake is on his downcline, but like older folks, we gotta realize that I'm 30 years old. We don't go out. We don't buy shit. We just talk about shit. We have a lot of opinions.
That's why most of the people that are saying it was bad are people that are in our age bracket because they can't relate to that. We have to, when you're critiquing an album, you shouldn't go off of what you feel like, oh, you should feel it.
You should because essentially that's an artist, but
not when you're in the position. Now I'm going back to Joe Budden. Not when you're in the position of Joe Buttons. I feel like he critiqued it as what he likes.
I'm not going
instead of like
it being when he said that I don't give a fuck about Kai saying that. Well, Joe, you might want to because
like honestly,
Kai goes to you go to New York, you step out, and it's like you got to talk about it. No offense, you got to talk about it on your fucking podcast and like have your homeboys be like, oh, that's like gas you up. No, Kai goes to fucking and puts an address, and that shit goes up in a riot. He gets a fucking charge and. He gets a case and
those are people you should be connected with.
And the fact that
it's movement.
The fact that someone can say on their public podcast that they don't care about a certain person, trying to make it seem like they're at a lower stature, but you had to bring them up on your podcast. Like you got to talk about that man.
Yeah.
He's in the same fucking bracket as you.
And honestly,
and climbing up, and soon
he's there.
Probably.
Like Drake's making niggas in they feels like even like right now like he's shit with act. He's like, bro, you just mad because I didn't call you that night. You're mad because I called Kai. But it's like even that conversation is just bringing attention. It's really kind of hopefully if Act is paying attention, is letting you know, like, bro, you need to get back. You got. I know you stream, but like this is like the streaming. Like we just had Offset. Like and like you got to pay attention. Like these Drake is always with the movement. He's not the industry. They don't tell him. What,
and that's the thing there that people got to respect is that it don't matter how old, how young you are in the game. It's hip hop. You got to be hip to what's the hop at the current moment. So if you're not, you're gonna be out of tune with this shit. Drake is hip hop. Like he understands like, okay, what's going on in the streets, he surrounds himself with them people so he can understand it. Because we're not gonna keep feeding music to the people that liked this 10 years ago, 5 years ago.
Keep your ears
We
to the
always
streets,
need
Miles.
new streets.
the 30-year-olds don't watch.
Fans.
They don't watch the streams, but the new
Right.
15 and 13 and 12
love
and
that
8
shit.
and 6 and 5 and anybody with a PS2 or anybody with like they're
Nigga said
looking at
PS2.
Kai.
That's crazy. A
Saturday.
PS2 is wild. Not
Or,
gonna
I'm
lie.
sorry.
PS2 that can
I'm sorry. That lets you know. That lets you know. That lets you know. That lets you know.
That's
A
crazy.
PS2 is wild.
That can stream.
My bad. My bad. But
Imagine streaming on a PS2.
PS2.
That would look crazy, but go ahead, my fault.
but that fuck up lets you know. My old ass don't know nothing about the new gaming system. I would go to a 6-year-old and be like, yo, what's the new shit? And I would have to
You
listen
ain't
to
gotta
them.
go to no 6-year-old. I mean, just
I'm
holla at
not.
your
I
boy.
would.
Holla at your boy.
Come on, dog.
So listen though.
It's me, man.
Listen. That's exactly why Drake's always relevant because he puts himself around. Like think about the songs when he did the song with JB Blockboy. When he did that song with the artist that from Canada, Smiley or whatever.
Something C.
Smiley. It's something Smiley.
Oh no, he did one with Smiley.
Yeah.
And then he did one with
That dude is-
Central C. He
Yeah.
just did one.
But I'm gonna tell you, the dude from Canada, the Smiley. Dude,
Hard.
no, it's not hard. But Drake gets on these songs with these people that got a buzz with the younger crowd.
You know what's crazy is that he got on a song with Bad Bunny, and that's the one feature that nobody really likes.
Yeah.
And there's both
I
of
feel
them
like
at our
he
top
thought
tier.
it was gonna be like,
Yeah.
this is the one.
Yeah.
But that Sexy
It
Red
wasn't
one.
a good song though. I feel like they rushed that.
No, that shit. Well, of course.
It wasn't good, and it was only like what, a minute and a half.
And that's the thing. And he's gonna take. I guarantee you, Drake's gonna take time to figure out how to get international. He has to figure out how to contend with Afro beats and Bad Bunny. Like you gotta realize the niggas that was listening for the Drake album wasn't listening for Bad Bunny. So Bad Bunny is only gonna help Drake. Drake did
Just to break into that.
Yeah,
international.
like
To that side,
I don't think people were like, I ain't gonna cap. I don't think I realized every feature on here was to help Drake. Yeet,
Yes,
Sexy
every
Red. They
Look
have
at
more
Drake's
buzz.
career, bro. That's literally like
They have more buzz than him.
he would make plays to.
And he's always
that'll
done that.
benefit for them, but will also
Always benefit him.
for
It keeps him relevant.
He don't just do songs with just any. That's what it looks like.
It looks like, but he doesn't.
It's
He's
always
very
a move behind it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I really fuck with I mean, it's not my favorite album of his, but it's like the Honestly Nevermind project that he put out. That's why I can understand where he was coming from and why he did it. Is because one, like you saying, like he had a track with Bad Bunny, and that's just gonna push him. But that was just like let me throw something out there real quick to see how they receive it, to see what I need to work on, what I need to tweak. Because they gonna tell me, because they gonna be like, oh, this shit trash, and I didn't fuck with this one hard right here. So then you take the song on there that everybody's fucking with, and then you start building off that sound and
that's the
keep
thing.
on shaping the mold.
I wish
You know
they
what I'm
would have took more time. I don't know if like Bad Bunny was charging him or anything, but I just feel like they should have took more time because I feel like that record could have been big if they took more time and put into it because it was like a whatever track.
Look, man,
Y'all also got to remember he's on tour.
saying? So, yeah, they
The majority of this album,
But still,
and that's
you're Drake and you're putting out an album. It don't matter if you're on tour.
exactly.
Or what.
I'm Drake. I really don't got to do shit.
I mean,
I mean, at this point,
And
we really
I ain't
don't.
gonna lie. We could talk shit about Drake, but what are we gonna get after this from other artists? It's not gonna be anything better. So
I know, but that's why the expectation too on his albums is like, this should be God tier
No,
because you're Drake.
Y'all need to appreciate what we have because
here's the-
now that he's gonna take a break, what are we finna have? Which is why it's gonna be a lot of
here's the
new
thing.
artists. Pay attention.
Here's why I want Drake to take his hiatus is because I want that to push people to step into the light and
New artists.
push their creativity.
Well, J.
and
Cole
their-
dropping next year.
I mean,
that's cool. And
niggas know they're gonna gravitate towards Cole when he drops.
But that's still.
But I want the people that need the light right now to get the spotlight.
Yeah,
so
because
they can
honestly,
push their creativity.
all
so
the
we can get
rappers
something
like
different, 'cause
Dirk,
everybody wants
Lil
something
Baby, all them rappers like they're not gonna hold.
No, they're not, and y'all think that they are, and they're not,
Yeah.
unless they keep
And you
fucking
can see about if you watch
maybe
the numbers,
killing
you can
people
see
or
it.
like
Yeah.
getting beefs,
It's like
and we don't need that. Obviously, we just saw with the Tupac
as
shit
you
this
stated
week.
before, like we don't need no more sliding records. Like
We don't need no shit, and that's
it's
it's over with.
so
Which is like, it's not like those people are just like explaining their life. The people I explain, they're just talking about their lives for real. So it's like you can't expect somebody like that to rap about something that they don't know. But now they act. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take that back because now they are in a position where they are around people.
No, it's just it's cool. It's just that there's a lot of people independently that make music that don't talk about sliding because they never had to, and there's a lot of also other consumers that never lived in the hood or maybe did live in the hood and they were raised right.
Relate to more.
And so I feel like that low vibrational music it needs to stop, and it is stopping, and because consumers are demanding that it stops. I don't think people realize that like consumers are starting to read through the bullshit. Even if it don't seem like it, the internet is just its own. It's damn near its own. It's like the AI machine that doesn't really know what it's talking about.
It's in the metaverse, but there's the thing. It's because of this IRL lifestyle that we were talking about is becoming a thing where people are more conscious now. Like they're seeing how other people move. They're seeing how like especially with TikTok, the algorithm's wide open. They see people like regular people doing regular shit.
People like real shit.
And now they're liking relatable content. So now the relatable content will make you go viral unless you like spitting in somebody's mouth or punching
or unless
somebody.
you're being fake with it and shit like that. And that's the thing. And that's the thing is now it's not even about making relatable content. People are also able to understand the authenticity behind it. And that's what I realized. I feel like Drake has an authenticity behind his features. Like he didn't go get like an Ice Spice or like a Nicki or a Cardi. Like he got Sexy Red.
Sexy Red.
And crazy thing is, he could have took her shit off, like, because her sex tape came out. He's like, no, fuck that shit, like, dropping that shit. And it's just
because
like,
of the sex tape shit.
I mean, he could have. He got a. I was up watching the stream at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, waiting for it to come out at midnight. And then I think around 10, 11 o'clock my time, he pushed it back and said it was coming out at 5. And niggas still was waiting on it.
You talking about the album? I was like, the sex tape had a deadline? Like,
no, but the sex tape came out that day. So
crazy.
I'm just saying that he had enough time to be able to like, because actually they said that the last thing they was really waiting on was the J. Cole verse. So they was really saying that it was like, he could have just like, oh, this J. Cole verse, and then pushed it back. And was like, no, he was like, get it off. Which also shows you that Drake is like, he knows he's number one enough that he's not really trying to be number one. He's like, I'm number one and J. Cole's number one. Like, I don't, like,
and
he could have easily scratched that
got
shit.
more of a relationship than him and K. Dot. Because I feel like him and Cole and K. Dot, I feel like they got a secret, like not beef, but like they both want to be the dog. But I feel like
I was just talking about this today at work.
Drake
People don't realize
more like
there's no beef with. It's all strategic.
That's what I'm saying. It's not beef, but I'm saying I feel like it's harder for them to make a track because they both are like
there's three different lanes. There's 3 different lanes, and Kendrick is over here. J. Cole and Drake are closer. Watch how this is gonna work out. Mark my words. Drake, they're doing it right now. They're gonna link up because they know their place. Drake knows he's number 1. J. Cole knows he's number 2. In y'all eyes. Not their eyes.
No, they put Cole at 3 every time.
No, I ain't gonna cap.
Every list I've seen, they put Cole. Some lists Cole
as far as like Drake, Kendrick.
being 3.
In the chat nigga community, it's Drake, it's J. Cole, it's Kendrick. Because Kendrick doesn't drop he hasn't dropped it. So and then J. Cole, like I ain't gonna cap, and then even the fact that like J. Cole did like shit with like I think like Lil Pump and like just did.
Well, he had like an interview with him and shit.
And just did, like interacting with that type of internet community, which that's back in the day because obviously you know what I mean. So it literally, but watch how Kendrick's gonna sneak in, especially with having his own label, and because you gotta realize pay attention to all these niggas. All these niggas are on their own terms now. Literally, they're on their own terms. Fuck if they're the best. They might have not been the best at a time where we were trying to measure them because their labels. Drake might have had more money at Universal than Drake had, or Drake had more money at Universal than J. Cole had over here, and more money than and Kendrick had over at T. And don't forget that Kendrick opened for Drake after his first album before. So that type of shit. But now that all these niggas are out of their deals, they got money. Now these niggas can really play ball. They can really one-on-one. It's 3 niggas playing 21.
Like, ain't it crazy when niggas get out of the deal, now they want to be like,
no, it's not crazy. It makes sense. It's not crazy because they don't have nobody telling them what they got to do to make the bucks. Like they have, it's not crazy. That's how it goes. Okay, you make a deal, you get in the game. Okay, thank you for.
I'm just saying they make more music when they on the label.
Cause they have to. That's part of the deal.
But that's the shit. I feel like when you get into your own label and you got your own shit, you can make all that money they was making off you.
But do you like to take time with your music?
Yeah, me personally, yeah.
Do you like to take time with your music?
Of course I do.
I like to take time on my music. Real artists like to take time with their music. When we don't have a label, but if we had a deal right now
I
and
need this right now.
and Spotify was like, I need a for argument's sake, I need like we can't.
Yeah, we force it
Like,
out.
we can take a week off and get our brain like, yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. But no, I think I'm gonna say I fuck with the Drake album. I don't care what the niggas is saying. Like, I feel like Joe Budden's. I feel like he kind of don't like Drake. So I feel like
Cause Drake fuck his bitch.
Here we go.
Just like Joe Budden, you fuck a lot of niggas bitches, so get used to it.
He hit sin?
No, I don't. Joe Budden, I ain't gonna disrespect Sin or disrespect Joe Budden. You got a lot of bitches outside of Sin. No, I don't know which bitch he just hit a bitch.
Oh.
So the thing is,
No, that's what I'm saying. That's a little, because that's baby mom. So that's
Oh,
like
that-
a different type of, so that like.
I feel like it's just hate.
No,
I feel like
every bitch is Drake. You don't know why Joe Budden fuck with Drake so much is because how Drake was like, when I hit you, you're like, I feel like any bitch I hit is all mine. Joe Budden has that same simp ass. Joe Budden's just as much as a simp as Drake. He just mad because he didn't get that. He thought the niggas that stuck with Drake are fiending for some testosterone right now. And Drake, if you're a real
That's
Drake
exactly what's
fan,
going
Drake
on.
told you I don't make songs for
That's
niggas, I make
exactly
songs for the
what's-
bitches. Like
that's exactly what's going on.
so if you understand if you're a real Drake fan, you would understand that Drake is never talking to you. You're just in the room with Drake. Like you're in the room. Like I don't want Chris Brown to make a song to talk to me. I just want to hear a song that Chris Brown makes because I know I might get 30 bitches in the room. So Drake's like, hey, you go to that room, play my music, you get 30 bitches, and we got the dick to pussy ratio. It's not we don't need 60 dogs in here, nigga.
That is a very, very important ratio.
DPR.
And
Dick to pussy ratio.
yeah, you need that.
That's the new shit. DPR. We getting that on the
I don't
shirt.
need niggas with Timbs and Joe Budden is the person that always say I like bitches and shit. So you should understand this is like.
Hey, we don't have to go ahead and address this shit that lugs are the down south Tims. So everybody, you know what I'm saying, we got to get our lugs on. You heard?
I don't know if you want to
Just
speak
getting
on that for
Birdmans.
down south because honestly, there was niggas that was wearing lugs up north too.
East Coast, that's
It's just
Look,
lug.
look, y'all-
Lugs was just a cheap
Y'all up
fucking
north niggas
boot.
can't claim every fucking thing.
No, we're not claiming it. We
but
made fun of niggas that wore lugs.
I ain't gonna lie,
lugs
bro.
was never cool.
When it comes to America, bro, North and yeah, we can actually because the South be late and y'all get on shit late. So yeah, we damn near
What
can.
the fuck?
We're an hour ahead too up north.
Y'all got swingers, y'all got chop and screw, y'all got soul food, y'all got blues.
They got so.
all the cool shit. Y'all got all the like
That's not cool.
family. All the
y'all got all the
family,
depressing
like,
shit. The shit to give you diabetes.
No, so they got soul food. I
It's
don't even-
slower.
The
It's slower.
music
It's
that you
slower
make
down
when
here.
you have diabetes. It's slower.
That's wild. So
I'm just trying to help y'all out.
I just want to let y'all
The
know.
diabetes
Shout out,
music.
Yeah.
shout out to Cruise Control ENT. Hey, I don't know if I told you, we just won the an award for being the best label in Lehigh Valley. So boom, 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 we won that. And guess what? I didn't even share it. I didn't talk about it. Like saying like for people to vote for me, nothing. They just seen, and this is why I want to tell people why brand awareness is so important. Obviously, I'm from there, but all the other people that were nominated are from there too. So brand awareness is so important because one, once people probably seen that name on the voter, they probably don't know anything I'm doing, but they remember that name.
Yep.
They know about it somehow type shit.
You didn't heard cruise control CCE somewhere. Like
So they click it, boom. And also the people that I brought on, you know, with under the music label was a couple people that were already having they way, you know what I'm saying? And then having them also disperse it. So it's building a team and brand recognition. That shit, you don't have to do anything because the brand moves by itself and the people that you bring onto the team are also spreading the word too.
Yeah.
So I could just focus on the work while the brand is just building constantly.
brand just walking through the city like, hey.
Bro, and that's it. I haven't lived there
Nice to meet
for almost 5 years. I
I'm-
haven't lived there.
I'm gonna tell. This is what I'm saying. When I say that the industry is divesting from hip hop, you guys are gonna have to start going out and shaking hands and popping your trunk,
Yep.
like
That's a fact.
like
We
Master P
realizing
and
that
like
out
Birdman.
here too.
Yeah.
But that's always been my method because that takes the DSPs out of it. Which, yeah, we got pimped and we got thrown to the side, and they're gonna keep throwing to the side, and so. You're gonna have to start doing that and making organic connections and start traveling and start. You're gonna have to start doing that,
It's,
like
it's niggas that's out here that's really like
because they're gonna shut our algorithm down. That's
Bro,
slow.
yeah. And I'm telling you right now,
or make
people would do that
happy
shit
music.
all from home and only get not even a penny off of their music.
Yeah.
You can go out and shit. At least you make $10 in a day hopefully from selling something.
All you gotta do
merch
is
or
just,
something.
hey, here's my shit for $1.
Boom.
And they got 4 quarters in his pocket, bro.
And that'll be
and
more.
that's a record sale if you do it right.
No, for sure.
And there's so much access. You can make your own website.
You gonna see 100
and you
people
can
in a day.
have the
You
sale.
We're not
go
gonna give
through
it
your
all to
website.
y'all. We don't give it all.
That's it. That's it. We ain't losing off of that. My thing is you can make your own website and build your own, song through there. You can make a QR code for the song that's uploaded to your website, and you, like you said, $1. You can go to 100 people in a day and be like, here, all you gotta do is scan this and download it,
It's
and it's $1. You won't have to pay no DSP, and you'll make more money than you ever
I'm gonna
made.
just put it like this: hip hop niggas, start looking at the niggas that wear glasses and that are foreign with computers in Starbucks.
That's a fact.
Start tapping in with y'all techies. If you want control, because they're gonna start, unless you're gonna start making like upbeat and international music and changing the sound. 808s is about to be out. That's out. It's out. Like it's gonna be
live instrumentation.
It'll be in the streets, but if it can't produce shows, if you can't reproduce it with a band, instrumentation, just don't even go to a label. Just stay independent. So if you don't even have that, they're just gonna piss you off, and you're just gonna
or
allow them to piss you off.
You don't have to go to a label, but you can go to an independent company like Cruise Control. You got Swayze over there. Shout your shit out, Swayze.
So my shit, I got Cathara Music Group, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna shout, but don't trap niggas don't come my way. I need upbeat. We need, because I already know where the wave is going. Because it's
live instrumentation, people that are conscious and understand what the fuck
is going on. Real music, like all the art. For this is the time for the people that was for the past decade has been like upset and been like they don't want to hear me. Now they do. If you got, and hopefully you took 10 years to get your shit together, because now this is the time to put your shit up. But yeah, we got KMG. I got Practice Room Publishing House going on. Of course, we teaming up with Alex and shit. We got Cruise Control, so we got everything going. Y'all tap in however y'all want to tap in. Definitely not going to be, like I say, I'm not going to be trying to give up too much sauce. My philosophy is different.
I give up all the sauce,
and I give it to you, but you gotta come tap in. I gotta shake your hand. Like you gotta see what's in my trunk. Like,
and Mars, what you get? You got something coming out? You want to talk about that?
And then aside from that, man, I have a project coming out. I consider it to be an audio visual experience, a memoir to a dream of mine that I had in real life.
IRL.
Yeah, IRL, like for sure. Titled Lucid. It's gonna be out October 20th. I don't know when this episode's coming out. It might.
We're gonna put this one out this week. We gotta do this one this quick.
It's gonna be out October 20th, and there's some special shit coming with that. I'm not gonna give too much. All I'm gonna ask is that y'all stay tuned, and then y'all follow me on IG, follow me on TikTok, whatever y'all. Hi Mars Reborn.
And this is an unofficial KMG affiliate, so this is essentially kind of the idea that you got to just come with something different. Like,
exactly, this
is his whole idea.
But
this is what I would want to team up with. Is different. It's the time to show different stuff.
Yeah, that's man. It's time. It's time for y'all to experience
life, nigga. Yeah. Life.
There's things people try to explain and they try to do it and make it sound cool, but like when you actually go through this shit and you can actually talk about it in a way to make people feel what you felt, yeah.
And being able to have the chemistry and the team that you were able to build around you as well, like we're able to take your vision and put it on camera.
This
and
is
like
a family. Like,
how this shit is looking right now, this shit looks like a movie.
This is a family.
There's a lot of things going on right now. Yeah. Mars is my my kid's uncle. Swayze's newly my kid's uncle now.
I love him so much. I do. I love him so much.
So Uncle
but
Mars don't play.
Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Make sure y'all tapped in everything we got going on. I know it's a lot, but I'm telling you, stick with us. Y'all gonna be a big part of it. But I appreciate y'all sliding through. Cruise Control Radio, for argument's sake. Fuck your mama. What about your ass? What do you do with your ass? You wipe your ass?
So I don't do anything with my ass.
You be using your ass for dudes, right? Dudes?
No, hey.
That's what you be saying. You be putting the dudes in your ass.
He was basically saying just don't get the 3-ply, get the dude wipes. So that way you don't get the finger in your booty hole.
First of all, that 3, 2, 1 ply is out of here. You heard? Hey, hold on, don't get my shot, son.
Go ahead.
Let me talk my shit real quick, man.
You got 30 seconds.
Look, 30 seconds to let y'all niggas know when you out in the world and you feeling gross, get your fresh back on the go. Dudes, you heard?
Duties!
Overdose. Damn, look at that, they broke the mold.